Okay, today is the day. We've got the first of our gadgets that I bought recently to improve our life in the motorhome, and the first one is, I'll show you this. I'm sorry about the mess everywhere at the minute. I've had to shift things around, but you can see this. This is an external 4G antenna, which I'm going to put on the roof today. You're going to see me do it, or attempt to do it. Should be alright. I'm going to replace the TV aerial because we never watch live TV, and if we do at all, it's usually through the internet anyway. So our internet is more important than the television. Now I'm hoping that it's an omnidirectional antenna, that is, which means you haven't got to point it towards the mast. It will pick up all around, but they're not so good as the directional. But directional are a bit more of a pain to use, so that's okay. I have had something similar to that before now. We tried it out briefly in the past and it didn't seem to do any better, but this one's a different one, the way it is. So we're going to try this out anyway, and I bought this off a recommendation by Gadget John, so hopefully he's correct and this does a good job. So before I start, there is one more thing that we bought as well, which is really handy, not just for doing this, but for doing anything to do with your roof of your RV motorhome. I'll show you. These are obviously retractable steps, and easy to store, which we need for our home. I think they weigh about 6 kg, something like that, so it's not too bad at all. Very good. And I'll just show you how they go up. So I'll start off by, it's obviously got a Velcro, so you pull that off, sit it down, and just start pulling them up like this. Put your foot on the bottom, you get the last bit. So all you got to do then, just make sure that each of these are the locking mechanisms here, either side. You just got to make sure that they are pushed to the side and they're locked in place, otherwise you go flying down. But that's pretty damn good. And that was from Amazon. I'll put the link to that in the description below. And 2.6 meters, that one, and it was, I think it was about £55, something like that, from Amazon. So yeah, so that allows me now to get up there. It also allows me to get up there and clean the solar panel when that needs cleaning. So yeah, I think we're pretty much ready to go and have a gander. We're gonna have a look first, and then I've got to get my tools out, because I'm not sure what we need yet. I'm probably going to need a screwdriver, obviously. So let's go and have a look. Okay, so I don't know if you can see from there, but just underneath this TV aerial there's a couple of screws. There's one this side, one around the other side, and it looks to me like if I unscrew those two, I would say that this whole thing here would lift off, and I'm hoping that this bottom bit down here, plus a little bit sticking up, I would have thought as well, should be something there as well, that will stay put, I'm hoping. I don't know yet, we'll have to have a look and see what's what. But I'm hoping there is something there to latch onto afterwards with the bracket that comes with the antenna. And I've got the bracket in my pocket, so I can show you. That's part of it. That's another part of it. I've got two of these. So obviously goes into there. Let's have a look. So that will go round. You can see that or not. Let's get you a bit closer. can see that hopefully. Can't really see in the sunlight, but that will go around there. Just. We'll have to see. That's very, very, very tight indeed. I can force that on there. Yeah, so there's enough there to tighten up the nuts on there. We'll see how we, I'm not sure yet, we'll see how it goes. Okay, it is done. I didn't bother showing you me doing it, it took ages for me to get the other bit off the top there. I ended up having to saw off part of the pole to get the antenna down because I couldn't be bothered fidgeting around and I'll never ever need the TV antenna ever again. So that's in the bin, and here it is. Can you see that? There it is. So it is up. So I'll tell you what, I'll go up on these ladders and I'll show you a closer up of what I've done. Okay, so here it is in its glory. Replaced the TV antenna, and as you can see I've used the TV antenna's pole that was there before, sawed some off and fitted the clamp on, and you can see I've put the Sikaflex all around the base of there as well, so that it's sealed and no water can get in when you get down into the cupboard below. And that is it. So you want to know now, don't you, if it's actually any good? Let's go and see. We'll go inside and check the internet, and this is where I'm being really honest about it, so I don't know myself yet, we'll see. Okay, after hey. So there's Jan, and she's interrupting my video.
Sorry.
What are you doing?
Nothing.
What are you up to? You put that BBC on.
I'm not.
So I had to wait until she's finished watching, what was it? Father Ted or something?
No, Father Brown.
Father Brown or something. Oh, and Doctors, before I could continue with this video. So anyway, so unfortunately I had to put everything out the cupboard. Light on here for now, that's just our clothes for now. So I'm sorry about the mess. I've just put the laptop on here for now, and this is the settings at the minute for the router. And as you can see, I'm on the, I don't know if you can see this right, but that's the antenna settings I'm on at the minute. As you can see, it's on the internal, and I'll show you where I've put it. There it is, sitting there neatly. Nearly 4. It keeps flicking on to 5 and then going back down to 4. You can see that or not? I can't see very well on the light, but yeah, those bars there. It's plugged into there for now. I've ordered an adapter, 12-volt adapter. I'm hoping it'll come soon from China. Everything comes from China, and hopefully I can run from the 12-volt adapter to this, then save having to put on the inverter when we're wild camping from the 3-pin socket. So that'd be really handy. I got the cables coming through the wall, 2 cables coming down here, and they you can just about see there. I've put Velcro down so it keeps it still when we're driving. So if we go into the wardrobe here, you can see very well, but should put the lamp on really. But up there is where the cables come down from the antenna. There's so much extra cabling, I've had to just bunch it all up and put it in like that for now. Just goes round there and goes through the holes I've drilled there. You have to ignore these blobs of blue tack. That's for another time. So there we go. It's all hooked up, but I haven't, like I say, I haven't got it set to the external antenna just at the minute. We're going to try first looking at speed test. So just click on up here, look. If I can actually touch it, because it's a touch screen. So just let it refresh, finding the server. I think he's changing the servers all the time, so it's like Manchester Manchester server now. So let's Now this is the internal. Let's see what we get on the internal. So 43 ping this time. They do vary wildly on here. So at the minute, as it's sitting there on that shelf, you can hear the dog drinking in the background. Let's see, it rose up a little bit towards the end there. It's 10 meg download. Now the upload on EE, we never get really good upload, very rarely. Reasonable, but not amazing. Still better than the home broadband we used to have with Sky. So there we go. So on the internal, we're getting 43 ping, download 10.49, upload 7.04. So what I'm going to do now, go on to the connection settings again. Just log in. Go to the antenna settings, change internal to external and apply. So it says success, meaning it's done. Go back to the speed test, just refresh the page. Okay, this time it's it wants to use a Sheffield server for some reason this time. Click on go, here we go. Let's see what we get this time. So slightly better ping, 39. And download is... now you see the download don't look so good. So the download is just under 4 meg download. Upload is a bit better than the last time. A little bit better than last time. Interesting. Okay, so what we can do, we'll change the server to the Manchester one that we had before, and we'll try that from that Manchester server. Let's see if that changes things. Okay, so you got 42 ping. So just getting just under 6 download this time, and upload. Yeah, upload's starting to jump up more. 12 meg upload, 13, 14, 15. Just about to go to 15, then it stopped. So the upload's a hell of a lot better on this server. It does vary. I mean, it depends what server this speed test connects to. It's a bit of hit and miss speed test, really. I'll have to try another one later on. There's a BT wholesale site that you can use, which apparently is a bit better than this. So I'll have to try that out later. But yeah, so yes, well, you know, it's upload's definitely improved. That's the big thing. Download seems to be a bit, you know, not quite sure really what to make of that. But there's one thing about it. When we have the router, normally we have to try and find the best window to get the best signal. Whereas now we've not got to mess about with windows anymore. We can just leave it where it is, and we're going to get a reasonable speed. I guarantee you, because it's this time of day, 3:15, I guarantee you when I try this later on, that's going to be higher, because this time of the day till early evening, usually find that the speeds drop down. But at the same time, I did notice the difference when it was on the internal to the external, and at the minute, just at this moment in time, it doesn't show that you're better off with that antenna. But like I say, it's hard to say when they're using different servers all the time, and so. But anyway, yeah, I'm still happy. I'm still happy at the minute, and I'll be happier later when we've tried it later on at night or early in the morning. I mean, it's like this morning on the internal one was a hell of a lot better than that. It was on about 40 or 50 meg download. Now we're getting about 7 or 8 maybe, something like that on the internal. So it just shows you throughout the day it varies wildly. So yeah, we'll keep an eye on it. I'll report back. I'll probably give it another week or two, and I'll report back on how it's been. I think that's probably the best thing to do here, rather than just judging it on this one moment, this particular time of the day, and where we are. So we'll see. But I'm still quite happy with what we've done. It's quite neat, and that router now can stay put. And I have actually got the free network router as well, which I've yet to try out, because this is on EE. So now the free network, that'll be interesting actually, because we don't normally get a very good one here at all with a free network. So it's might worth trying out. I'll try that out another time. So there you go, it's all done anyway. Job's done. Bit of tidying up to do. Put all this stuff away before Jan has a moan at me. She's being very quiet in there. She's munching, I think. She's munching on something.
I'm not.
You are? What's that over there? You've hiding it under the cushion.
Licorice.
She's got, oh, licorice. Oh, I don't like licorice. You can keep that. So yeah, Charlie's looking well fed up, even though I have took him out this morning, but he's in a grump because he don't know what I'm doing. That's it, I'm signing off then. So a bit of a quick job. The biggest one is to come now, which is the CCTV. We have got the stuff. It's in the box over in that corner over there, the Prime sticker on it, so you know where that's come from. And that'll be the next well, it might be the next video, might be the one after that. So that's it, signing off. You're going to say bye?
Hi everybody.
Yeah, there she is. Say ta-da, Charles. No. And see you later. Ta-da. Okay, I'm back again. Now this is about the third attempt, because I keep forgetting to press record on all the different things. I'm tired. Right, okay, right. So I thought I'll come back on to do a test later on in the day with the antenna. So right now I've got my laptop on. You'll be able to see it now, and you'll see me down here, yeah, and you can see up there, is it? You can see my settings to my router. Now this is the EE router, which is behind me on the shelf still over there, velcroed down by the way, because Jan loves the velcro.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're going to go into the settings. So let's click on connection settings. Oh, it's asking me to sign in, so I use my old LastPass to sign in. Okay, go to system, go to antenna settings. It's set to external. I'm going to change it to internal and apply. There we go, success. Okay, so it's on internal antennas only. That's built in. Okay, what we're going to do, go on to speed test. I'm going to click go, and we're going to see what we get. Now this is without the external antenna we fitted today. Okay, so it's another test. So here we go. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. So as you can see, it's a lot higher tonight than it was earlier. A lot higher. This is the internal one, don't forget, not the external one we've fitted. But we're going to have a bit of a comparison. So at the minute we've got 42 meg download. The upload's not so good. Okay, so we've got 6.5 upload, 42 download. Okay, what I'll do is I'll think I'll open that in a new tab, so we'll leave that there. Okay, I'm going to change that server. Hold on a minute, no, hold on. Go back to here first. I'm getting ahead of myself now. Go back to the settings, change to external and apply. Success. Okay, so now we are on the external antenna. Okay, so we're going to go back to here. I'm going to change that to Lancaster where we've just been, if I can find it. There it is. So we've got exactly the same. I'm not sure whether that's really necessary, but I'm doing it like that for now. We'll do another thing after. So let's see how we go on with this one. So now we're on the external antenna. Okay, that's quite high. It's not as high as the other at the minute. Okay, 26 download, a bit different from 42. Now the upload is much better, look. As you can see, it's higher than the internal antenna. Okay, so there you go. So 26 download, 11 upload. So I'm going to go back to the other one just to show you again. We had 42 download, 6 upload. We've now got 26 download, 11 uploads. So the upload's better, but the download's worse. And that's using the external antenna. So what I'm going to do now, click on speed test again. We'll let it refresh and pick its own the server it wants to pick, rather than me forcing it to use Lancaster. This is for the external one again. And click on go. And we'll see if it's now better using what they want you to use for the external antenna. It's climbing slowly but surely, but it ain't going to be enough. Alright, so once again we've got a lower download. We've got 23 download. The upload is fantastic. The upload is definitely up. Okay, now so we've ended up with 23 download, 15 upload. Now if we go back to the other one again, just to remind ourselves, 42 download and 6 upload on the internal antenna. The external antenna has given us 20, which is actually not half, but almost getting to the half the speed with the download. But the upload is loads better. It's nearly 3 times better with the upload. Very strange, very strange. There is one thing I have to say, is we need to wait and test this out for a whole month in different locations as well, because I'm making excuses at all, because at the minute I'm not sure if I'm impressed or not at the minute, because I'm not happy with the fact that the download seems to be down. However, just above us, which I didn't notice until I took Jan out earlier to show what I'd done, is we've got 2 electric cables running over the top of our van. So I don't think that really helps, having electric cables going straight over us across this plot, because we're on a site. So we could do with testing this out when we're away from any electric cables, so it won't interfere with the antenna on the roof. So I'll put it down to that for the minute. However, you know, we'll see. I'm not sure yet. I'm not sure, but I'm certainly not going to recommend this setup yet until we've had a good few places we've tried it out, especially wild camping, where we're away from cables, and we'll see how it acts then. And say Gadget John was really pushing this, saying it was a really good system and he could pick up signals, this, that and the other. Well, we'll see. Yeah, I mean, you know, if he wasn't underneath electric cables at the time, so we'll see. We'll wait until we're out on the road a bit more, and we'll give some more testing, and we'll come back to you on it. But at the minute, you know, it's yeah, it's okay. You know, it's working. I did try out a go earlier on, and it actually was better on the external, on the download as well. You know, on the external antenna. Better than the internal, so it varies. It seems to be up and down a little bit. So, but we'll see. I'll reserve my judgment until, give it a month, and they'll come back to you. And that's Jan's phone. So that's it. Going to sign off while Jan's on the phone, and I'll see you in the next video. Ta-da for now.